Welcome to Video Thursday. Thank you guys for joining me. I'm so excited to talk to you guys about something that I think that is very important for everyone. We're going to talk about the importance of good credit. So, how many of you growing up can say that you were actually taught about the importance of your credit score and what your credit score is for? Can anybody raise a hand? Throw me some likes out there. Not very many people can say that. This is just something that wasn't actually taught to us about why we should have good credit. As a matter of fact, I don't think that anyone actually talked to me about having a good credit score until I was well over, maybe in my 30s, to be honest with you. And even then, it took some time for it to actually sink in with me on what I should be doing with my credit and how important it is to keep my credit score at a certain amount. I can remember the very first time that I went to apply for a home loan. And wow, that was the first time I actually think that I reviewed my credit score, or I knew what was actually on my credit score, because of course we were actually denied. They ran my credit, denied. They ran my husband's credit, denied. We were both denied. We couldn't buy water if we wanted to, if they offered it on credit. You know, that's how jacked up our credit was at the time. And it was simple things that was on our credit that we, had no knowledge that actually affect your credit score. So here's a scenario. So say you go to buy a car. Two people are going to buy the exact same car. One person has a 540 credit score and the other person has a 720 credit score. Do you know the difference in the interest rate and the difference in the amount that they will pay is almost crazy? So one person on the hand that has the 540 credit score may have an interest rate of 16.9% on a car. And a lot of times people go into a car dealership thinking, okay, well, I don't care because I'm getting a car. But if you had a 720 credit score, you can walk out of there with the exact same car with the interest rate of 6 point something or below. And that's crazy that your credit score is actually driving you to pay more money. Even with car insurance, if you notice that they run your credit for car insurance, they run your credit now for a job. I mean, that's crazy that you may get denied for a job because your credit is jacked up. Even like your telephone bill or your house, your normal expenses, if you go in and get, just say, your gas bill, or get gas turned on in your name or lights turned on in your name, if your credit is jacked up, guess what? You're going to have to pay a high deposit versus somebody who actually have good credit. So credit plays a lot in living now, in your living expenses and the things that you have. So we're going to talk about ways that we can actually change what we're doing to get our credit score where we need it to be. So I'm going to give you 5 good tips on building your credit, okay? So number 1, you want to establish a good credit report. And how do you establish a good credit report now? I'm trying to make sure I stand on this line, so I'm listening on my list that I actually have right here. You got to open credit accounts and make sure that you're actually paying on time on these credit accounts, okay? When you establish your credit, you want to make sure, number 2, that you're always paying on time. So it's very important that you pay your payments on time so that you can keep your credit score, score can start actually increasing. So worst case scenario, at least pay the minimum on your credit card and pay it before time, so that'll help your credit score to actually go up. You want to make sure, number 3, you keep your balances low. This actually shows that you have good credit management. Your balance to limit ratio, aka utilization rate, is a key component to your credit score, okay, guys? So basically, what you want to do is keep your balance lower than 33%. So whatever your credit card limit is, make sure that your balance is 33% of that amount. Number 4, you want to apply for credit wisely. So make sure that you are not applying for multiple accounts in a short period of time. This can make it seem like you are a high risk, okay? So you want to definitely do a little bit at a time. Don't try to go out there and do too much at one time. And number 5, you want to make sure that you demonstrate good credit habits over a long period of time. So what does that mean? Make sure that you are consistently paying your credit cards or whatever credit that you have on time, and make sure that you have them open for a period of time so they can show that you are a good candidate for getting credit. Okay, so I know you guys are wondering what is considered to be a good credit score. So I got it for you. Okay, here we go. Excellent credit score is between 781 and 850. Did you know that you can get a credit score of 850? Yes, you can. A good credit score is between 661 and 780. That's considered to be a good credit score. A fair credit score is between 601 and 660. So for everybody that comes to me and say, oh, I got a good credit score, I got a 620. It's just fair, okay? It's just fair. Poor credit score is between 501 and 600. That's considered to be a poor credit score. And completely just bad credit is below. Anything below 500 is considered to be bad credit. So if you are not sure about your credit score or what your credit score is or what's on your credit report, you have 3 bureaus that you can order from. You can go and get your annual credit report free every year, and you can start there. That is a good starting tool to see. So if you actually know what your credit score is and that you know you need some work on it, I would suggest that you actually get with somebody that can assist you with getting everything off of your credit. Why would I suggest that? Well, just my experience in real estate, I've had a couple of clients that try to do it on their own, and they paid off some stuff that they probably should have left alone, and it actually dropped their credit score. So credit gets a little bit funny, and if you don't really know what you're doing, you may need somebody to walk you through it, or find somebody that can assist you with building your credit. Now, I am not a credit expert, okay? I'm not a credit expert. I do work with a company that assists in helping people to correct their credit score, and I went through it myself, so I can talk from a personal experience of being able to change my credit score from I think I had 523 or something. I had to get my credit score up from a 523, so it was a working process. But I did it, and I was able to do it, and I went through a company that allowed me to do it. So a lot of times I get clients or people that come to me and they want to work on their credit. I offer 2 ways to do that. I have a system that they can try to do it themselves, or I have a company that will assist them in getting the things off their credit to be able to get their credit score up. So the goal is to try to educate as many people as possible to get your credit score where you need it to be. Now I have a question for you. If you had an option to have $150,000 or 850 credit score, which one would you choose? Think about it. Think about it. $150,000 or 850 credit score. And I had somebody that asked me that just recently, and I had to really think about that. And I'm like, there's no way I would choose that $150,000. I need the 850 credit score, because that will allow me so many options to be able to get more than $150,000. So just think about that, guys. I hope I was able to help somebody. Again, I'm not the credit expert, but I will come and tell you what I know based on my experience. So if you like my video, please follow me. Hashtag Real Estate Queen. Follow me. I'm going to be coming to you guys again every single Thursday talking about a different topic that could hopefully help somebody. So if I only help one person, that's okay with me. The time was very well worth spent. If you need any information about credit restoration, or if you kind of want to know where to start, inbox me and I will see what I can do to assist you guys. Inbox somebody. Try to get going with this credit thing, okay? Follow me on Facebook And follow me on Instagram, and I'm really on Twitter, guys. I'm trying to start using this Twitter thing, but I do post on there, so if you want to, you can follow me on Twitter too, but definitely follow me on my Instagram. I'm trying to build my Instagram people up. And YouTube. I'm sorry, I forgot about my YouTube page. Make sure you guys follow me on YouTube. Like my YouTube and share my videos. If you think that this was helpful for you, do that for me, okay? You guys have an awesome day. Work on that credit. I know you guys can get it. Let's shoot for an 850 credit score. Have an awesome day.